Hello. This is a video presentation about cognitive development in adolescence. In this video presentation I will be discussing about an introduction about cognitive development, theories related to cognitive development, Jean Piaget's cognitive development theory, Lev Vygotsky's cognitive development theory, how adolescents develop cognitively, decision-making and a conclusion. Also there will be a list of references which I have made. Cognitive development is the construction of thought processes, including remembering, problem-solving, and decision-making, from childhood through adolescence to adulthood. Adolescence is the time period of a child's life which he/she undergoes several changes to become an adult. Also it is a time where a lot of transitions occur as the childhood welcomes to the journey of adulthood. Mostly adolescence is known as the age between 10 to 19-year-olds. Cognitive development in adolescence is a huge topic to discuss about. In this video you will get a clear understanding of how adolescents develop cognitively. The brain is an amazing 3-pound organ that controls all functions of the body, interprets information from the outside world, and embodies the essence of the mind and soul. Intelligence, creativity, emotion, and memory are a few of the many things governed by the brain. Protected within the skull, the brain is composed of the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. Theories related to cognitive development. There are theorists who make different theories and perspectives about cognitive development in adolescence. The most famous theorists are Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky. Piaget's theory about cognitive development: adolescents are very much motivated for their learning. Adolescence uses a mechanism called schema. Schema is a system which is used for organizing and understanding their own self. Schema is contributed through various ways like what they have seen or have experienced. In addition to this, Piaget also said that there are two important processes involving in the adaptation of the schema. These two processes are known as assimilation and accommodation. Assimilation is a process which is referred as the new information or new experiences are related to their prior knowledge of anything which they have learned before. Accommodation is the process which the schema is changed to accommodate new information and experience. Therefore, cognitive development in adolescence does not occur without the help of assimilation and accommodation process. Therefore, cognitive development in adolescence does not occur without the help of assimilation and accommodation process. Hence, it is necessary to obtain an equal balance of these two systems too. Piaget named this process as equilibrium. Piaget has mentioned in his theory about 4 stages of cognitive development. That is sensoromotor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage and formal operational stage. Formal operational stage comes in the age of 11 years to adulthood. Adolescence reasons in more abstract, idealistic, and logical, hypothetical deductive, ways during the formal operational stage. They have a much complex hypothetical thinking. In addition, this varies in both genders. For example, girls are much more capable in verbal abilities, they acquire language earlier than boys. For boys, they does not like reading tasks given at school or anywhere else. Boys excel in visual spatial ability, visualize objects, and mentally manipulate them. Difference is greatest on mental rotation tasks. These differences may come because of the biological, cultural, or environment factors. Lev Vygotsky's cognitive development theory. According to HQ 2018, Vygotsky's main idea was based on the children's environment which they live. From the environment, they learn their cognitive development and interaction between each other. Also, this can be said as when the children interact with other children who are skilled, they learns it from them too. This is more in adolescence. Vygotsky is famous for his idea about zone of proximal development, ZPD. In Zone of Proximal Development and Scaffolding Simply Psychology, 2018, ZPD is defined as difference between what a learner can do without help and what he or she can achieve with guidance and encouragement from a skilled partner. Zone proximal development is a concept that was created by influential psychologist Lev Vygotsky. According to Vygotsky, the zone of proximal development is the distance between the actual development level as determined by independent problem solving and the level of potential development as determined through problem solving under adult guidance or in collaboration with more capable peers. Vygotsky, 1978. For adolescents also, they learn a lot through repeated instructions from teachers and peers. Scaffolding is a vital ingredient for the adolescents to develop their cognitive learnings too. How adolescents develop cognitively. Adolescence ages 12 to 18 is adolescence. This is the time which more complex thinking happens. During this age period, adolescents do more abstract thinking, reason from known principles, consider many points of view and think about the process of thinking. Therefore, different adolescents develop differently. Each child can develop their thinking in their own level. They develop their own view of the world, and some children may use more complex ideas while other children uses simple ideas in problem solving. According to Cognitive Development in Adolescence, Health Encyclopedia, University of Rochester Medical Center, 2018, some ways by which the adolescents develop cognitively includes: begins to question authority and society standards, expands thinking to include more philosophical and futuristic concerns, often questions more extensively, often analyzes more extensively, may debate and develop intolerance of opposing views, begins to focus thinking on making career decisions, begins to focus thinking on emerging role in adult society, begins to form and speak his or her own thoughts and views on a variety of topics. Decision making. Adolescence is a time of increased decision making. They find difficult in friends choosing which person to date, whether to have sex, buy a car, go to college. He also said, in one study documents that older adolescents are better at decision making than younger adolescents. Adolescents involve more in risk-taking behaviors. Conclusion. To conclude, I would like to say, according to the two theorists, cognitive development is essential for the adolescents. They develop through assimilation and accommodation. Also, they use the scaffolding to learn new things too. Adolescents go through a huge transition cognitively as they welcome their lives to adulthood. Their cognitive development is challenging for them as well as their parents too. Thank you.